Hey guys, that was stupid. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this type of house. It is an Elkurn house. It can be found in game in Elkurn, and basically I'll be giving you the rundown how to make this house, uh, just like the way it's built in Win. First off, you're going to need some materials. This is what I will be using. The roof materials are optional, so I'm using dark green stained clay and light green stained clay for this particular building, but as you can see, very optional. You can do any color scheme you like as long as you like it and it looks good. If it doesn't look good, then don't use it. Now the first thing that makes this particular build look good is that it is made up of two wings. There's this one going this way and this one going this way. And as you can see, that's what we're going to have to lay out right at the beginning with our dark oak wood. The way you do that is you take 5 steps, 5 blocks in between, and then you have, this will be where the door is for our house. And I'll do that for the rest of the L kind of shape, and then I'll come back. Alright, so now I have it all laid out. This will be our door, and the one wing that you see over here like that will be a little shorter. And then for this one, I didn't really pick any like certain number or anything. The only thing I suggest is make it an odd number, so there's a middle block. That just makes building a lot easier in most cases. And then from there we can build those pillars up. So we have something like this. So now you want to add another block on top. You go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you go across, and then one below that actually is where you'll do the 2 blocks coming out. So you'll do that for every side that's a 5. Now that we have the frame of our house, we can start to make the roof. And the way that we do the outline of the roof is something like this. At the very top, you'd actually go something like this. And you'll do that for all of the segments of 5. So that'd be this one, and that one. The basic skeleton is done. Now we can start to fill in the walls. The way you do walls in this build is you go back a step or a block from the actual support beam. So this is just one easy way to, have depth in your build. And what I'm going to do is I have oak planks and spruce wood planks, and I'm just going to randomly place them in here. Alright, this is what the finished walls look like. So I already did half of the cobblestone outlining, and I'll just show you how to do it really quick. For this part at least, besides this part, you'll just be going a straight line across with a cobblestone stair. But you'll be going in this pattern. At the very top, you place the stair upside down facing this way, cobblestone block, cobblestone slab. And then after that we can go across, fill this in like so. Okay, so we have the cobblestone outlining done on all of the roofing. It's starting to come together, sort of look like a house. The next thing we'll do is fill in this area right here, and this area will not go one block back. It'll actually go in line with the support beam that goes across. Okay, so this is what it's looking like now. An optional thing is you can put a little window with a fence right in the middle, which I thought was a nice effect, at least. Alright, now we're going to fill in the roof because it's kind of one of the last things we do before we move on to detailing. An important thing to do is remove these 2 blocks of wood because they would look kind of ugly. And the way I'm going to do this roof is kind of similar to the way I did the walls, in that I have kind of a randomly splotchy pattern, and I'm not going by any specific pattern for this either. I kind of just like eyeball it basically. You want it to start off 2 blocks so it's equal to this, but then at some point it needs to go down to 1 block so it looks like the roof is sagging a little, because it's not perfect. It's not straight lines. The straight lines would probably look a little weird considering this is a farmy kind of village town trade center, That's what I mean. So now you're probably asking yourself, okay, I did the roof, we got everything done, but this doesn't really look like this. We're gonna work on that. The important thing that separates this house over here from this house over here right now is the detailing. You see, we have all these little intricate details, and that's what makes the build really pop and be separate from this house over here that's very blank right now. One important little touch is these little structures right here. You just do this so it looks like there's a little support system. Next we can detail the front door. So first we'll probably need a door, if I could spell. You know, something nice, something snazzy. Look at that. And then we can use our palette to kind of make a design on the front that doesn't look too shabby. I might use some fence, I may use some of this, some of that. And then by the end of this, we have a nicer looking front than we did before. Next we'll move to the top part, and you'll kind of notice this looks a little awkward. The way we can fix that is kind of filling it in with wood over here, doing something like this, where we don't have all that exposed kind of ugly parts. And then another thing I like to do is maybe do another one of these little designs here. Makes it look a lot better in my opinion. Next we can add these trapdoors right here really quick. I'm just going to show you how to detail a big wall like this, and then one of these non-door 5 wide, got the peak kind of walls, just so you get an idea of how you can make it your own, but at the same time make it turn out great if you don't know how to detail very well. This important thing about this build and for other builds too is the inlaid wall where it's one block behind, because now we have the space to put some depth like I did here. What I like to do personally is kind of frame the detailing, so I have, you know, some sort of, I start with stonier objects, so we have, you know, stuff like this, and this is kind of acting like a frame because it's all kind of, you know, it's not circular because it's Minecraft, but you get the idea. I'm kind of framing it. Then I'll move over to some wooden stuff, you know, start to make a few shapes. If I don't like it, you know, I might destroy it, I might play around a little more, see what's in store. So I got something like that working right now. I'm not totally happy with that, so I think I'm gonna go for some stairs, and I kind of want something facing inward. So I have that, and then in the middle, let's go like that. I think I'm happy. I'm not happy. You caught me. Alright, that's good. So, the astute student would have already noticed I have already pre-detailed the top part of this because I'm not even worried about that right now. I think you should probably be able to do that. But one thing we can do on this side is add a window, and for this part right here, all I'm going to do is punch 2 blocks out right there, put trapdoors on the sides, and then we're going to put a little windowsill so we have a spot to put our plants. And there's multiple ways you can do this, but for this one I'm going to put a piece of grass there, and then take a rose bush and put it right there. It kind of obstructs the view, but you know, they removed regular roses. I'll do what I want, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing where I kind of frame the detailing over here. I'll top it off with some wooden stairs like this, and then like this. It kind of looks like like an overhang that kind of, you know, covers the window. And then what would a window be without glass? It'd be a hole. So I'm going to put some regular stained glass, because normal stained, or just stained glass in general, is the worst thing ever that came to Minecraft. You can write that down. But yeah, that's one idea of things you can do. You can do other things with walls like this. I will probably just keep this wall not a window over here. Alright, the next thing we'll work on is the chimney. We will have a chimney on this house because it really breaks up the longer part over here. But anyways, the way that you do this chimney is like so. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks of wood, then a cobblestone, 3 blocks of wood, wall, and then another wood, and then a wall at the top. You'll do this 4 pillars, all 1 block apart. Now down the middle, you want to remove whatever is there. Place all cobblestone. At the top is very easy. You will just be doing a downward facing stair and an upward facing stair, like so. And then you can kind of remove this because chimneys aren't like full. Then we can do something like this. You take a stair and then do 3 cobblestone down. Do that on all sides. The bottom of the chimney is very easy. You leave an empty spot here, cobblestone, or not cobblestone, sorry, stone brick stair, and then cobblestone walls. Put a slab here to make the illusion like, you know, the roof's going through, and then just a plain old block at the bottom. And do this for all the sides that are exposed still. So yeah, once you get your chimney done, all that's left is to add your own personal flair to everything. For me, that was adding vines on the roof, spicing the roof up a little more. I added a little farm in front because, you know, this is a rural place. They probably need to grow their own food. Maybe some torches out front, a little path in front. All these things really make the build pop, along with the detail. And it's important to add these things because without it, it just looks so plain and boring. There's no reason that you'd want to approach this house or figure out the story behind it. But I really hope that this tutorial helped everyone. Leave a comment if you want more types of videos like this. I could give a breakdown on how to build pretty much, you know, by request what we do in Wynncraft and stuff, and I really enjoyed making this video. So thank you for the support, and I will hopefully see you soon.